Hey guys, so I'm here with Alan Taylor doing entrepreneur.com, Motor Trend, working with Car and Driver, doing all kinds of stuff in the car industry. Nationally syndicated radio guy. Done, all kinds of interviews over the years. Let me ask you a question. People ask me this all the time. People say, how do I get in touch with so-and-so actor, so-and-so artist, so-and-so popular person, so-and-so CEO or owner of this company or that? And most of the time people are trying to go after sponsorships, or they're trying to get somebody to, brag about their product or their service or something. And I tell everybody that relationship equity and building a network is hands down one of the best things that you can do for you as a person and you as your business.
I agree.
And I know that you are an expert in this field. You've met thousands and thousands of people. You've interviewed, the who's who of...
I've interviewed thousands, actually.
So how do you build, what do you do to invest in your network, or how do you build your network so that you can be that one phone call away from anybody that you want to talk to?
It's interesting because I think that I find that people now are trying to get in touch with me and trying to connect with me because I work with Entrepreneur Magazine, and they want to be able to be in the magazine or be on the radio or on the video platform. And so what am I looking for? It's changed. All of a sudden, I realize I'm the guy now analyzing the guy that's wanting to talk to me.
Right.
And I think really attitude is latitude, is what they say. Actually, I think they say attitude is altitude, but we'll just stick with it. But it's funny because I think you have to be a sincere human being. You have to really love what you do because that shines out of you. You have to be honest and honorable. That shines out of you. So if you're just a money grubbling person just trying to get to that person, they're going to feel that.
Yeah.
So first of all, work on yourself.
Yeah.
Work on who you are, what you stand for. What is the foundation of your character? Because if you're trying to get to a person in a high place, they didn't get there by accident. They didn't fall uphill.
Right.
They got there by hard work.
Right.
And having that same foundation and that consciousness of what that is in every day in their work. You look at guys like Scully from the airplane that landed in the Hudson. If you watch that guy's story, he did the same thing every day because he took very seriously the job of flying with 250 people or more in the back of his airplane. So when an accident happened and something happened that he had to act, he had done it so many times that it was just natural for him to do all these things. Yep. And it was literally, it was effortless.
Yep.
And he goes, I just did what I do every day. I go through it in my mind every day. That's how you have to go through your life. What do I stand for today? You have to be conscious of it. You don't have to sit there and talk to yourself. Just be aware of, what kind of person are you going to be in your life and who do you want to put yourself around? And believe it or not, you will find that all of a sudden like-minded people start happening into your life. And it really isn't an accident.
That's right.
And but it's like you also got to get out so that we can meet. If you're going to sit at home or in your office and you think that that's all going to happen with you sitting in your office, it won't. You've got to get out and do what they call pressing the flesh. You got to get close to people, meet people. And then if you know that the character of your whole life is intact, then it gives you confidence to move forward. And then you got to have a good product.
Yep.
Because that guy that you're going to, he's seen all the products. So he wants to do business with the guy or gal that has a great character, that's honest and honorable, and that's going to deliver on the promise. And then don't be afraid to open your mouth and ask.
Yeah.
Ask. Say, hey, how can we work together?
And I would also say have a plan too. Like, what is it that you want them to do?
Right.
And then what is the plan that you would help them to get there? And if you've done your homework, it's not that hard.
Right.
Most of the time, you can fill holes that they have existing in their business.
Yeah.
One of my favorite techniques to use when I'm going after big companies, even if I'm doing clients or I'm going after client acquisition for my own business, is I'll go to their website and find a bunch of things that they've done wrong or they're not doing, and send them a nice email about it and just say, hey, look, here's some things that I've seen. This is all you have to do to fix it.
Right.
Or you can send a video, or you can send, this is a clever one, we send iPads that shows them exactly how to fix it. Here, give this to your marketing person and they can fix it like that.
Yeah.
And they're like, wow, holy cow, this is what he gave to me for free.
Yeah.
I wonder if I was buying his service, what he would come to the table with.
Right.
So have a plan. You don't just go up there and say, pitch them day one.
Yeah.
You have to go create a relationship,
Yep.
and then slowly work the conversation into what do you do? Well, I do this. What do you, and then
I
then the
totally
conversation
agree
starts.
with that, and I say that so many people, they think they can live this certain lifestyle of kind of being a wild man one moment, and then going and sitting with a top executive for a car company or an oil company. It really takes working on your person first, working on your plan second, and then execute when you get that piece of business. They're going to give you a chance. And when you get that chance, you better deliver.
Yeah.
And under promise and over deliver. We've talked about that before, but you're right. Everybody was willing to give you a chance as long as they see that there's some character there.
That's right.
That's a big thing for me.
Thanks, Alan.
Thank you, bro.
Alan Taylor, guys.